Hey guys, what's going on? Lucky here. So you're not going to believe what happened. Oh, first of all, Ken's here. Say hi, Ken.
Hey guys.
This is an older version of me, only a little bit crazier, crazier and a little smarter. At the shop, as you can see, you got new scaffolding got dropped off the other day. Not scaffolding, pallet racks. They were dropped off last night. I put them up last night and this morning. I put them up as far as I could go. Now I have to get a ladder and climb up there. I have this fear of falling because I'm old. Either way, took the truck out with the new suspension and everything, and I figured I would shake it down and see how it was working. Everything was fine. We went and got tacos in it the other day. I did some spinning and some squealing with it. Everything was fine. I did notice after that the idle was a little bit high. Idle was sort of searching, looking around. I checked it for leaks. There were no leaks. And then, lo and behold, today I hop in it. I drive out to the Seal Beach Car Show in beautiful Seal Beach, California, to visit Gas Rats Mark. I go all the way out there, cruise around, check some stuff out. Sort of the shakedown for the new suspension. Oh, we get all the new steering, by the way. And everything's all good. Turn around and jump on the freeway. I drive home. I wanted to say I was the most responsible driver, but either way, I get all the way back. I get off the freeway. I roll through Wienerston, so I'll get myself some delicious chili cheese dogs. And then I'm going down the street, and all of a sudden the pedal goes dead. The pedal does nothing. So I'm like, man, still idles. So I coast right into a Chevron gas station. I am just about, I don't know, a couple miles from the shop. I could have walked it, but I had chili dogs there, and I can't let those things get cold. They're no good when they're cold. So I called AAA. I moved forward with enjoying my chili dogs. About the time I got the last bite of the chili dog in, AAA pulled up, swooped up the truck, brought it over here, dumped it in the new shop. I jumped out. I took out the throttle body right here. As you can see, it's seen some abuse. Either way, it's an old piece. And I don't blame it for giving up the ghost. Inside this throttle body is information like mass air, like throttle TPS, throttle position sensor, also the intake air temp sensor, and IAC. You can adjust the throttle, stepper motor. But when it dies, it's always good to have a spare. There it is right there, my backup throttle body. I'm gonna put that in right now and see if it solves the problem. Where's Sticks McGann at? Is he here or is he next door? I think I see him hiding right there. So yeah, I tried to start it. You know, I only had to drive a couple miles. If I could just get the thing to fire up and run at 2,000 RPMs, I could have just cruised it home. But I fired it up and it went right to full throttle. So I shut it off and I figured safe is better. Oh yeah, while I'm sitting in the gas station waiting for the tow truck, Ken shows up. So if you guys remember, I used to have a 70 Chevelle convertible. I get asked all the time, why did I sell it? Well, because it needed a home, and Ken was the person who adopted it. Could not have gotten a better home. All right, now,
Air conditioning pump is
what?
air conditioning pump.
Oh, this is all Wagner, a complete Wagner accessory drive. That's just a sand-in, typical sand-in.
But it's shorter.
I don't think, maybe. Yeah.
It's
a
shorter than
SD,
that's what's exciting me.
7B10. So yeah, it is a
a little bit smaller. I have a full-size one. I just put on that car. So yeah, you're right. It does look a little shorter.
That'd be nice on my GT Mustangs.
All right. What could go wrong? I just washed this thing the other day. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, I pressure washed the motor.
Did this used to have the fire engine deal on this door too?
That's a replacement door.
Okay, the other side had it.
Yeah, the other side still has it, but
It's fading, I noticed.
yeah. Well, I found it under the primer.
It could still be sitting.
Oh, yeah, you know, something I've not mentioned to the
It
camera.
could still be sitting in my driveway. Right?
Yeah, something I did not mention to the camera was this is the guy I bought this truck from. Of course, it was in boxes. I remember, and I'll tell the story.
You got a whole video.
I'll tell it. There's a whole video. There's a whole video on the YouTube channel that shows me picking up, putting it together, me and John McGann, piecing this thing together. So the story is, I wasn't technically looking for a C10, but I'm always got, always had a soft spot for C10s. And I saw you at Ruby's Cruise Night, and you're like, hey, I heard you were looking for a C10. I got one at my house. I want $35 for it. I'm firm on the price. Don't try and talk me down. But it's all there, and I got a bunch of boxes of new parts. And I'm just like, okay, let's go check it out. And I called John. I go, dude, I've never seen a $35,000 C10. But if there's one out there, this is the dude who's going to have it. So we went over there, and I was like, oh, he's talking about $3,500. So I think first thing I said was, let's get the money out of the way, and I gave you the dough. I gave him the dough, and then I go, you know what? We have to inventory the parts. The only way to do that is kind of bolt them all together. And we then spent the next 10 hours, probably, maybe less.
It was quicker, right?
Yeah.
I've got some tools too.
Pretty quick. And basically, we drug the frame out, set it on some jack stands, and then started throwing parts at it. Just finger tied everything. Used your cherry picker, your custom built cherry picker, set the cab on, hung the front end,
Put the bed on, everything.
put the bed on, filled the bed, put rims and tires on it, and then I zip tied my phone to the light bar on the tow truck and had it towed to the shop, and that's where this party started. But I don't know if I ever thanked you for that, buddy, but thank you very much.
I thank you, because look what it is now.
Oh yeah, it's a good time. Anyway, let's see if we can make it run again.
Look what it is now. I knew it wouldn't get finished, and you were the home for it. It looked like a NASCAR truck if I would have played with it earlier.
Oh, I know.
Well, I still got all those pieces.
I know you do.
That's why I bought all the bits and pieces for the front, for the other truck. All about priorities. I think that twin cam with dual turbos on it would be insane.
Yeah. Two of everything. Why not?
Huh?
Two should have two of everything.
Well, I just don't know if they'll fit in between the bars on the Chevelle, the turbos.
Cut them out. Start over.
I like them.
I'm rear mounting turbos on my wagon.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah.
You don't have to run an intercooler, by the way, to do that.
Yeah, the pipes become the intercooler.
So you do 8 to 1, run them to the back, and then split them by the rear end.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Between two turbos, the same as what they do on the vets. And then what would normally be the other exhaust is the chargeback.
I'm old school. I like carburetors. That's why I told you when I bought that blow through. I like things that I can hold in my hand, look at it, and know what the problem is.
Yeah.
No black boxes and pull this one off the shelf and put another one in.
Yeah.
And fix it on the road. Unless the alcohol is eating your fuel lines and all that stuff from the lovely fuel that we run these days.
Yep, I'm running E85 in the Chevelle. Before I put that thing up or park it for any extended periods of time, I put pump gas in it.
Yep.
I'm gonna start running Bell Ray, 2-stroke.
I actually have some of that. The old Power Mist, it's got micro in it.
Two-stroke
I bought cases of it, as a matter of fact. I use it out at Little Springs. Let you read the plugs real nice.
Okay, I feel so confident. This thing's fixed.
Is this a screw blower?
Yeah. It's a double.
So it's like a whipple.
Yeah, so it's got.
Yeah, I see the jack shaft. This is for the wastegate?
Yeah, that opens blow off.
Yes.
Okay, fire it up.
Good. Thanks. Good.
Throttle body installed, no more full throttle. Everything is very happy. All I had to do was go right to the tune-up wizard and sync the TPS. Basically, go to tuning, basic. Nope, that wasn't it. I forgot. Wizard right there. Wizard, and then TPS calibration. Problem solved. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed this little video. Nothing super complicated, anybody can do it. Don't forget to subscribe, tell a friend, leave some comments, tag me on social media. I'm Mobile Tech Lucky on Instagram.